Hi kids, it's Miss Patty from Wakanda Area Library with the Take and Make Craft of the Week. Can anybody guess what we're going to make with this pile of paper? We have some strips and some green, a big white piece, and a big blue piece. I bet from looking at that pile, you're thinking, what are we doing with that? We are going to make potted flowers. Isn't that amazing what you can do with some paper? Why don't we get started so I can show you how we're going to make this. Everybody's going to have some different colored flowers, and so with this green piece of paper, we're going to cut that into 3. So I wanted the kids to do that because we're going to cut it into stems. So 3 strips. And what you want to do with it, you can either fold those strips in half. If you're a little bit older, we can do it 3 times. So just a little tri-fold. And that's the stem of the flower. And we'll end up folding those in half like this. So you can cut the stems of the flower and set those aside. The next thing you want to do is we're going to put together our little snowdrop flowers. And it's just folding, cutting, and gluing. They're actually really simple to put together. So I have some purple here. And yes, some of this is scrap paper. So when you glue the loop over, just put the pattern on the inside and glue it. Nobody will see it. So we're going to do a little piece of glue and just do this, and you make a bunch of loops. Super easy. So everybody should have long strips, and you want to cut the strips in half. And then you're going to take all of these and put the glue right on the inside there. Flip it over. Don't fold this. You want it to almost look like a teardrop. So fold all those and then glue all of these and set them aside. And what you'll end up with is this. So I glued some together that are in 3s, and I glued some together that are in 2s. So you're going to have a bunch of those, and then we're going to have our stems. So let's take one more piece of paper, and I'll show you the tri-fold. So just take it and fold it over once. Just go slow. Press it down, and then flip it over and fold it back towards you. And that's how you get those skinny stems. What about the pot? How are we going to make that? So what we're going to do, set aside your stems and flowers, and you're going to take the white piece of paper that I gave you. Grab your scissors. I didn't even draw this on pencil. All I did was start down at the bottom and work my way out. The pot gets a little bit wider at the top. So just start down there and work your way up to the top corner. If you want to draw it out, you can, just not necessary. So we're not just going to put it on the paper like that. We're going to cut it into strips. So do about 4 to 5 strips. So there's 1, 2, 3, and we'll have 4 and 5 right there. And now what I do is I don't use the smallest one on the bottom, because we're not just gluing it flat, we're gluing it where it's coming off the pages. So all you do is glue the sides. See, it actually comes off the page because you're going to stick the flowers in there. So let's grab our glue stick and we're going to line it up. So you want to start at the bottom of the page. Right now we're just going to position them. So I'm going to put it roughly about like that. So we'll start at the bottom, and you just want to do the glue right on the edges. So here and here. And then you just curve it a little bit and push the sides down. Push them down real good before you move on to the next one. Okay, now let's keep working our way up the page. And if you put glue on the whole thing, then the vase wouldn't be popping out to stick the stems in, right? Okay, so there's our second one. Try to line them up. Press it down. You could save this for Mother's Day if you wanted to. It's a little bit early. I just thought it would be nice. Everybody likes flowers in the springtime. Okay, we have one more to go. Keep doing on the edges. You should still have some space on the top of the page. Helps hold up the flowers, so don't go all the way up to the top of the page. So this is what mine looks like. You can see, if you look right here, see that space in there. So we'll stick the stems in there. So this is good. We're going to set this aside, let it dry a little bit. Let's pull out our flowers. Now this is where you're going to want to use the stapler. So grab a stapler. If you glue it on, it could work, but chances are after a while they might fold off. No, fall off, excuse me, once the glue is on there for a while. So we want to bend those over. So let's take one of our stems. Now I want you to fold it in half, and I have one taller than the other. So I'm going to do the shorter one, and I'm going to put two petals on there. And so you just need to line it up. So this is the part I'm by myself, hopefully at home. You have a little helper, have somebody hold it and staple it on there. And now on the taller one, let's take 3 petals. So just take your time, line it up. There we go. So it looks like this right now. Once you have your flowers arranged in your pot, we can add a little glue if we need to, and we're going to bend these. So for now, we're just going to start putting them in there. So let's finish by making all of the stems. So grab one more, fold it in half. They do not have to be the same height. They can be different. So again, let's take 2. And we'll staple that on the shorter one. Let's take 3 to go on the taller. If you miss the stapler, just do it over again. So there's another one. And let's do one more. So let's fold it in half. So next we're going to arrange them in the vase. So let me clear up my area here. Okay. Let's put them in and see if we need a little glue to hold them in just the spot that you like. Try to put some small ones. It's okay if they can be sticking off the page a little bit. So my suggestion is in the fold, so you don't lose your flowers, and they stay directly where you want. Pull them back out, and then just push it down. You can stick your fingers between the folds there of the pot. Okay, let's get our middle one, and I'm not going all the way up the stem, because we are going to fold those flowers down a little bit. Just go down about right past this first little cut in the pot. And now let's do our last one. Let's see, can I find it? Where'd it go? There we go. Press that down. And now these flowers are similar to crocuses. You can just bend them down any way you want. Some of them can stay up. Just fold them. And then if you want to come back like this one, you can fold that one flat just so it doesn't go anywhere. So that's your choice. You can glue them all down if you want, just right where the fold is. Ta-da! So here it is with purple. This one is pink. There's white snowdrops. So we have all types of different colors. So stop in the library today to get your potted flower craft. Send me some pictures, or next time you stop in the library, bring in your favorite project. I would like to hear over these past 2 years of doing Take and Make, which one did you love the most? Bring it in and show me. You can write a letter or just stop by the desk and let us know. We love to hear all the kids' commentary. So I'll see you soon at the library. Bye for now.